What up, great people? It's the Country CEO back in the house, man. Look outside. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe. Y'all tune in. Welcome back to the channel, subscribers, family, and friends. Look, we talking about this week here, different little gems about how to get started. Talked to you yesterday about having a vision. Now I want to talk to you today about counting the cost, counting the cost. No one that just, at least I hope not, just jumps into the dump truck business, right? You need to count up the cost. In Luke, it talks about when one wants to be a disciple, they need to count up the cost before deciding whether or not to follow Christ, right? And it gives an example about what man would build a tower without making sure he's got the materials and all kind of stuff. What man will go to war without making sure he's able to got what it takes to do battle, right? And so in like manner, if you're going to get into this dump truck business, count up the cost, right? That's one of the integral parts of getting started. I've seen too many people that want to get in it, but are not counting up the costs. What are some of the costs, CEO, that they need to be counting? The financial costs, right? You got to get that right. I've seen some come in quickly. I've seen some go out just as quickly, all because they did not count the cost financially. You cannot halfway do this jumping into this business. You can't halfway step yourself into this business. You can't pull something out of the bushes and think you're going to go to work and last in this business. You can't make it off a few dimes and nickels. You got to have adequate means to get started, right? That's what counted up the cost. Do you have a driver if you're not going to drive the truck? Is this the kind of person you can trust? If they're family, is it going to be a falling out later on with you and this person? You know you and this family member can't get along, or y'all always into it, and you putting them behind a wheel of a major investment that you finna do? Come on, let's just keep it real. That's with friends too. Do you want to trust your friends? I'm putting this stuff in the hands of some friends that you have. Next thing you know, y'all falling out and all that kind of stuff. Count up the cost of who's going to drive this thing, man. Count up the cost of the money. That's just two things I gave you right there. And then thirdly, I'm going to count up the cost. So are you willing to sacrifice Saturdays, Sundays, nights sometimes to get this thing where it needs to be, right? I see so many people, they want all this and that in this dump truck business and the glamour and what they perceive to be the glory that they see. But the question is, what I find out in many instances, they ain't willing to pay the cost, right? That's all I got for y'all, short, sweet, to the point. Are you willing to pay the cost? I told y'all this is going to be a September to remember. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Country CEO, I'm gone.